Okay, so let's resume and trying to convert the website to Svelte, to use Svelte from a static website or whether it was just a page and was not fully implemented. So just part of the process, I have the top bar responsive implemented in Svelte now. So now I would like to try directly the deployment to see how it works. So deploy there we have the old website, no old, I mean the static website in HTML, and we are slowly working to port this to Svelte. So right, I have I want to double check in my channel the title of this stream. Okay. Yeah, it says Fabrice class functions that is converting uh, website in Svelte. Website in Svelte. So that's the title sorted. Day 1, day 4, part 3. I was aiming to do a single stream, but I had the connection interrupted a couple of times, so I had to give up. And then I decided to take the lunch break because my stream was not a continuous one anyway. Okay, so we got the right title now. So, well, there is this error that when I open the dev tool, it looks like there is some support missing for debugging or something. Let's see if we can fix that. Let's copy only the first line, see what the AI says. This error is related to Chrome DevTool. Try to access a non-existent configuration file. It's not related to media queries. Okay, I know that. The error is because Chrome is looking for a specific configuration file that does not exist in your project. Is that really called well-known folder? Huh. This is a common and harmless error that appears in the console when you use Chrome DevTool. Doesn't affect your functionality. To resolve this, you can either ignore the error or create a missing file. The media query issues you were working at. Yes, I know. I mean, I had the media query are now properly scoped. I'm not talking about the media query. Okay. Let's create a new chat. So it will, okay. Okay. How to resolve, because I think there is some support for Chrome Web Tools that we can maybe install. Oh, this was not it. This error because blah blah blah. Create a new file in this location with in your projects. Web Svelte static well known. Okay. Restart Svelte Kit development service. Okay. In the static folder. Okay. Insert. Ooh. No, 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 no. That didn't work. Okay, so ooh. Let's kill this. So we have Web Svelte static well known dot well known app spec App specific, another folder. And oh my god, this is off screen. Okay, Chrome DevTool JSON. That's a file. With this content, we can copy. Let's make this smaller again. Okay, now we can start again the server. Then there is another error. No, let's how do we do this? Now the tools are running. Because every time I open the console, I would get this error. And not happy about that. Okay, so now no error. We reloaded, all good. We open the console. Perfect. All good. Okay, that's great. We solved the little error there, which is like a warning, nothing important, but we don't want the console full of rubbish. That makes it difficult to see the important message or messages. So now we have the top bar done. Let me check the current what is called package JSON, which should have something to deploy. Huh. But I don't. But I have a build. So when I do npm build, so I am in web Svelte. npm run build every time. npm run build. Okay. So what happened? It's creating something, but there is a problem. Could not to detect a supported production environment. These Svelte adapters. Okay. Paste this to AI. Because the thing is, we have this public thing. That's web. To look at web Svelte. Yeah, we don't have anything to deploy yet. Static. This warnings appears because you are using Svelte adapter auto without configuring a specific target. Adapter static. Yep. Install the adapter. Let's do insert in terminal. Okay, good. Let's install the adapter. Then update the Svelte config.js to use a static adapter. Okay. Let me check your current configuration first. Allora, Svelte configuration. Where is it? There. Oh, God. Go here. Okay, pretty empty. Adapter auto support some environments. Yep, this will change. Okay, I'm happy to apply because this is a pretty simple config. Adapter auto support some environment. Okay, we can remove this comment now because the adapter is configured. Default options are shown. Okay. Okay. consult Svelte integration. And remove that. Oh, so now you can run your project without the warning. Let's try. And let's see if it builds something. The static adapter will generate a build directory within your with your static site that can be deployed to any static hosting service like Vercel, Netlify, GitHub Pages, or a simple web server. If you plan to use client-side routing with a single page application, you might need to set up a fallback page. Okay. npm run build. So should create a build folder without any error. There it is. Okay. All routes might be fully pre-renderable. No, but found the following routes that are dynamic. Let's switch to new chat. And let's change the engine to Sonnet. And let's change the mode to right. And before we do any changes, I'm going to do a commit. So now that it's clean, we're going to do again an npm run build, so we have the error to copy. All right. And we're gonna say everything builds initially. So yeah, starts here. Everything is going well. But once we go here, then that's where the problem starts. The dynamic route thing. Okay, let's see what that means. Paste the error there. I will help you fix the error with Svelte adapter static. This error, of course, because you're using a static adapter, but you have dynamic routes in your application. First, let me check your Svelte config.js to understand how adapter static is configured. I see the issue with your Svelte kit. This error message, but you have dynamic route. Let's fix this, but no, 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 no. Based on the error message, you have a few options. Okay. Set the fallback option. Okay. Add the cost per render to root of your layout file. And what is the layout file? Let's first pass strict false to the other. Let's first check that you have a root layout file. Let me try searching layout file in different approach. Yes, I do. I have a layout file. It's here. In fact, he found it. Let me check the content of the layout file. Oh, that's a problem. You removed my layout file. What? What is it doing? Why does it tell me open file in editor and not show me the diff? The reason is there is no diff yet. Why is it shown as untracked? I had that before. Okay, I see. There is a file that I had before. It's called layout svelte, but this layout.js is totally new. That's why I can't see the diff and stuff. I need to create a JavaScript layout file and to add the pre-render option. Let me check if there is an existing layout file. I want TypeScript, yeah? Now let's get a layout file to add the pre-render option. This will take SvelteFit pre-render to all pages, which is one of the solutions suggested when the error message. Now, I've created the layout.js file with render to. Okay, let's accept that. Run command first, okay. Great, the build has completed successfully. The error has been resolved by adding pre-render to the root layout file. I created the file layout.js with the following content. It tells the Svelte kit to pre-render all pages in your application, which is one of the solutions suggesting the error message. The adapter static requires all routes to be pre-renderable, and by adding this configuration, we are instructing Svelte kit to pre-render everything. The build output confirms that it worked. Your Svelte kit application is now successfully configured. So I have a build folder finally, and that's my site ready to be deployed. The static files have been generated. Okay, so first I want to try to run this myself in the terminal to confirm that everything is fine. npm run build. Okay, and it was very quick. I'm happy with that. The second thing I want to try is I'm using TypeScript. So let's rename this to TypeScript. Will it still work? Gonna figure out. Nothing to be changed, just to say use TypeScript and also for this file. Otherwise I have some JavaScript, some TypeScript. Yeah, everything is good. So because now we have a working configuration, let's commit pre-render or pages, and we're just working in the main at the moment because we don't have anything deployed, but I guess soon we could create a branch. Okay. Okay, now I want to be able to deploy this thing. How many credits are we have now? 80. I want to be able to deploy this thing to Firebase hosting. For that, I have to find the similar configuration here. Ah, so I was doing this in the command line. I didn't have in package.json yet. So let's ask the AI, can you add to package.json a script? Well, we can do it ourselves. The only thing that we need to know is here we have a readme saying what is the command to deploy the website, which is oh, it's not this readme, it's this readme. Firebase init deploy only hosting. Now let's change this to use cascade base and create a new conversation. How do I change this command? And let's close everything. I go back to web Svelte and let's open the correct package JSON. So I will change this command to deploy the contents of the build folder. Dunque, public build. Yes, web, Svelte, build. Yeah, take it a second, suggest. But now we can just run this part of the command and add it to my package JSON. And now we have a new command called deploy. Let's put it as last. I was thinking where to put it. Yep, which is exactly what I suggest. So now npm run deploy. Well, it looks good. Npm run build. Npm run deploy. Should deploy do the build? Maybe should be the clean. There is no clean yet. Ooh, why did it deploy so quick now? Ah, because the slow deployment, it was for the cloud function, not for the website. Okay, so we have our Svelte website online. Okay, doesn't do much and stuff, but it's a good start. So another little worry about this is how do I add a clean with rm-rf? How do I add a clean to the web svelte slash package JSON? It's rm-rf build, isn't it? Clean. Oh, all right. It's also the cache. Ah, not sure if I'm. No, reject. Mm, no, I mean, no, I meant a clean for generated static website in the build folder. Okay. Yep, that's more like it. That's more like it. Now we have a clean. Mm. So now we can probably start with the second component, which is the hero below. So the component here is already there actually. Can I remove this? When I go to SRC, scrap Svelte, I have header, okay, and I have to import the hero component. So here I go to page Svelte, I import the hero component. And I need to use it. So now go to scrap, just place it below page Svelte header here. Okay. So now as I reload the page, which is not being served locally, right? npm run dev. Okay. Now I have a hero coming up. Right. Okay. Okay, I don't know why it disappeared for a second. Is this still responsive? No, the responsiveness is gone from the hero. So it should make the font smaller and stuff. And I guess let's figure out why. So I'm going to open lib components here, which should have everything in it, but not the media query, isn't it? So here is h1. Who else has h1? Only the hero? Or does it even matter? Because it duplicates configuration. So here, pretty simple. We need to open. Oh my god, the original CSS and see what is related to here. It might not be as simple as looking for here, but it could be a good start. Oh, unfortunately, I need to open this fixed and the hero component there. Open that. Now we can split, right? Close this and start to have a look. Okay, that's great. There is not much in here. Let's double check with that. Also check the HTML. Class hero box, h1 and p. And waitlisting form is a separate form, which is great. It's something we're gonna tackle after. Yeah, so nice. I got a head start with the AI there. Then I have to babysit it, but it's a good start. So here, position relative, all good. Before, okay. After, okay. Hero box, h1. So if I open the HTML of the original website, I think I have only one h1. Yep. So it's okay that for that to be inside the hero. And then we get hero box p. h2 doesn't matter. h3 doesn't matter. Hero box p. The form is separate. Sub-hero is not related. Article not related. Content not related. Content account footer. Hey, we don't have any links. Footer and media query. Okay. Article not related. Another media query not of interest here. And finally 800. Okay, we got something. So I'm gonna copy the whole content of this 800 media query first, put it there and start to delete the things that are not relevant. Footer, sure. Button, yeah. H1, go away. Hero box P, yes, reducing the font size, that's important. Content from group, not part of this component, and so on, also the rest. Okay, so we implemented the first responsiveness, and we reduced that font size, okay? And H1 Should have gone 40. I kind of lost it though. Let's put it back. Okay. Now we got a responsiveness there. And then 600. Do we have any hero thing? Yes, H1 hero box. So 600. Oh, that's the last one. We copy the whole thing. We put it here. We remove waiting form. We remove all of this stuff. And now we got remove footer stuff. And now we got H1, hero box, and hero box P. So as we get smaller, so that would help. Feel great. Now let's go responsive even more. And something went not quite right here. We had to stack them. Change the fonts. Okay. Let's see why. Where was this? I think we have too much closing here. No. Oh. Oh. I think I know what's going on. No. Okay. So let's take it easy. See what happens. I think. Okay, it works. So. Oh yes, the stacking is done inside the form component, so it's not here. Okay, okay. So we should be fine for that. Let's see how. Okay, this is the heroes belt. No, this is index HTML. Sorry, so wrong. The hero ingest the waiting list forms belt. Which has some styles, but no media queries to which you had to start importing. So media 1200, nothing of interest here. Top bar, footer, article, sub-hero, nothing of interesting here. Of interest. Each one, yes, no, actually. Wait. In reality, this will use buttons, isn't it? The hero, you see the wait list form. And oh, you have to use a button. Yep. All right. So that should already be responsive. Only when it gets below 480. Okay. So now I said here use the wait list form. We just close by mistake. And there we should have some sort of flex direction column or similar. Footer, top bar, hero box, P. There you go. the media. Yeah. Ah, yes, yes. Okay. No, that you were close, but this sub here count. Okay, okay. So now the buttons could choose. Oh, okay, yeah. As the form gets smaller, the button do go vertical, and the font is also getting smaller. She's not yet here, but as it gets even smaller, where is it? Have a phone. Yeah, it also made the font smaller. Now we can disable the phone. Right, so now that we have this, we can start to work on this form. Oh, it kind of works for the first time. It says, thank you, we'll be in touch soon. Uh, mm, mm, mm. And then what happened? So let's close this, let's check the form. We just have to figure out what we want there to happen now. Because I think clearing out the email, not sure. Should we tell it also you already subscribed if you do twice? Probably. Mm-hmm. And to submit on mount. On mount does what? Where is it used? I'm importing on mount. Ah, because I'm using this. For message. For message. Where is for message? Everything is this small file, right? Where is HTML? Ah, ecco qua. For message. Need to take a small break, see if it feels better. Right, let's see with the cost. If I'm less sleepy. So we got that. Uh, yeah, we have some of these warnings that we might want to look at later. Yeah, effect is not even there. Ah, that's not. Oh, that's the hallucination of the AI. Was submitted. We better start to understand some of this stuff. So once it's submitted, the thing becomes disabled. I didn't even notice. Let's check again. Yep, that's disabled. But then it's reloading the page after what's going on. But it says, okay, this doesn't have a disabled. Export, let, disable, boolean equal false. Can you do that? Is it called bool? Component is a news property. Okay, I know it's a news. Let me work on it. Button disabled equal disabled. Okay, so what's going on? Everything is good now. So when I go back to here, that thing, that warning about the button should be gone, isn't it? Yeah, I can't even see it because it's gone. Okay, here you go. So, by the way, apart from the reload, we are gonna figure out why it's reloading. Now I should disable the button too. Which it doesn't, maybe because there isn't a disable style. Not sure. But before we do that, I think let's add the disable property here so we can have a look. False. True. Okay, so it does work, the passing of the disable property apparently correctly, but maybe I don't have a disable style for the button. I'm not sure. Is there a button main or what, by the way? Main is the one is not outlined. Okay, yes, it's button main. Disabled. We are gonna say background color. Now we don't care too much. Let's put a gray. That's a white. Which is probably not cool, but you know what? We just need some style to see if it works initially. Go all. No, it does. It doesn't because let's not consider about email. Oh yes, oh yes. Okay, that's not the gray I want. Let's see what we have in the color. In the root is defined. The root stars are here. That's good. So I put them here. What color can we use for disable? top bar. Oh, this placeholder, it looks good. Yeah, let's try that. And then perhaps we need to change the text color, which is with span, to put that black one. Button main, disable span. Inverted tertiary, yeah, maybe. I can try, have a look. So again, put the email. So now we are working just on the style. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. So we just have to remove also the border. I'll put a dark border. Not that one, but text maybe, a dark border. Let's go to check this disable style. We have to remove that false. Okay. Now it looks totally disabled. Let's remove that false. That was for debugging purposes only. Got disabled. False auto. And you know, my little component, Svelte component, can be written a little bit more compact. I think without sacrificing readability. I'm gonna go try once more. Okay. It's you know what? The black make it look smaller. I think it's better to not have a border or have the same color so it doesn't seem to get smaller at the bottom. Let's try once more. Oh, now it's good. Okay, okay. And the message below should be a little bit centered, and also the message is not quite yet, but it would be check your email. It goes up way a bit too fast. Yeah, there are a few things to fix. In the meantime, every time we pressed there, I pressed the form, we created a message here. I thought, but it does not, and probably that was only in the static website, not yet here. Delete document. I can delete the whole collection. Let's say messages, it will be quicker. Okay. Now, if I run, this is what we deployed. If I run this, and click join the waiting list, it says thank you will be touched soon, which will have to be styled. But the thing is, see how much we have. We will not have a new message there. Oh, come on. We just no messages there. Let's load the page to make sure. All right. Okay. So let's see how this component works because I don't see much. Waitlist form. I see only the button. I don't understand. There should be also the input, but the input is not here. Why is that? Button is here. Ah, because I'm not looking at waitlist form. I'm now looking at waitlist form. Okay. So format, okay, so there is this styling. We should apply it as with the class form message. So we go here, dot form message, and we get this. We remove style equal, and we format a bit the rest. Okay. So instead of this, we use the action color var color action. Where is the action color? Go up, action. Yep, that should work. So as I go here, now the color should be slightly different. Okay. Yeah, more classy, more the same as everything else. Now, this waiting form, which has this form message. Let's start to put a white background just to see where it is, if it's using the whole space or not, so we can see how to center it. So background color white, doesn't matter, as long as visible. That didn't work. Because I put that in a media query. Instead, I want it here. No, let's see for input. There. Boom. Yeah, maybe we need padding. Oh, okay, that's the whole waiting form. I am mistaken. I meant to say form message or class form message. I was here. Boom. Allora, let's write an email. Okay. So, well, if we say how is this in the div? It's just here in the div. How to center it? I'm gonna say text align center. Will it work just like that? And go here. Yes, it does. Right. Of course, I don't want the white background. Even though some kind of background may be a good idea, but not white. Let's try another color. Inverted tertiary. I can't see these colors. Inverted tertiary. Let's try that. And let's try to add padding 20 pixel. Border radius, yeah, why not? 15 pixel. And some border. Solid 1 pixel. Color action, maybe I wanted to make it gray, but let's see how it looks like. It's not bad, but not 1 pixel. Maybe at least 3, otherwise not visible. Let's try again. Okay. Now, the message is to be changed. And also, what's this timeout? It goes away too quick. Where is this determined? 3 seconds. There you go. Let's do for 15 seconds. Maybe 10. And we say, okay. Thank you, Bitaja. Okay, check your email to confirm. check your email to confirm your email address. Not quite sure if this is a good message. Check your email. Too much. Let's say to confirm only. Bearing in mind that this is something. Okay, you just want this font to be a little bit bigger, maybe. So for message, margin top 1 RAM. No, we do everything in pixel here, so 20 pixel, 30 pixel, right, 30. Then font size, at least 16. Maybe we need a media query. Okay. Maybe 30 pixel too much, has to stay closer. 15. Okay. And it's also going away very, very slowly. So you have time to read. I like it. Now, now. Oh, okay, because now we have some progress. Let's start to commit. My terminal. Let's close this status. Oh. Yeah, we changed the folder. What did they this? Prettier. That doesn't change. Deploy. Why is this result changed? Because of the comma. Okay, just that. Deploy only hosting and clean. Okay, that's good. So, by the way, okay, we have that. Let's play with the deploy. Git add, git status, git commit -m, added the hero section, git push origin name, git status, npm what? Run build, I suppose, and deploy. Ah, no. We have to be in the web Svelte. npm run build, npm deploy. Okay, that's not the command. Package JSON is here. That was cool. Deploy. npm run deploy every time. Okay. That will go here as I go to my budget pilot. If I reload the page, okay, I have the hero section, which it works. Fantastic. So now we want to invoke the cloud functions. Invoke the cloud function when we click on the form message. No, this was when we click on the button. So we want to, this button should have support to pass a function to be executed. So let's ask this AI and says, let's go slowly, and we just ask how in waiting forms, let's close this side here, too many things open. Okay, in waiting list form Svelte, yes, how do I, let's create a new chat, new conversation. Okay, how do I add a callback function to the button, to the submit button? But before that, I wanted to prevent the actual submission, because does this even submit the form? Because now, but now we already have the function, because when I think, how is the amount button, handle submit, there you go, prevent default. In a real implementation, we would send the data to the server. For now, just simulate a subsession for submission. So this handle submit is already connected. It's not connected to the button, but on submit. Okay. It's not connected to the button, but it's connected on submit. And but the thing is, what I want to figure out is this: the form is just deleted. The messages are deleted after a timeout, but it's not actually reloading anything, right? So let's figure this out with the network, and then we wait a second. 10 seconds. And it's gone, and there is no fetch. Okay, so that's fine. So we don't need to ask that. Well, we need to ask the next step. So here it says if for message. What is for message? Handle submit for message. Yeah, this is just a safety thing. Okay. Now I need to do, how do I submit a post to my function, my cloud function? So the cloud function is here, waiting list, which has a URL that I forgot, obviously, but I think I put in the README. Dunque, where is the README? The README for functions. There isn't. So we have a global README, maybe. How come every time I forget where the function is? Oh, it's here. Yeah, it's almost there. It's not called hello world now anymore. It's called the waiting list. So let's call this function directly for once. Then we'll have to figure out how to respond only to post, maybe. Yeah? But anyway, this is like the thing. Post. Let's see a little bit more. This one, request body data. Should we do JSON or should we just post the email? JSON is like a little bit more for future proof. But you know what? We can change. We have control on both sides of the equation here, so wouldn't need to future proof. We can just post the email. If we need to change it, we change it on both sides. So how do I post? But the other thing is, okay, first here. Oh, okay. Hmm. In here, to do post to. All right. And that should be configurable, but we can start quick and dirty. I'll post the email. Post the email. So now we ask implement the to do in waiting list form Svelte. Oops, for the input. Implemented to do Svelte file. Let's first check that to understand the context. I see the to do, the task. Are you using the chip model? Let's see if it's enough. Is a post request. I will implement a post request. Fetch request. Yeah. Let me know utilities configuration. The correct action URL. Okay. Ooh. 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 That's a lot. That's a lot. So handle submit becomes asynchronous. I'm not sure about application JSON, but yep. Yeah, I fixed that. 10 seconds. And then there is a try catch, yeah. Asynchronous. Yeah, I don't like this long function, but we'll fix it. Let's start with something. Right, so now if I go here and reload, I might have one message because I executed the. No. Reloading. Yes, I have one message because I executed the file by hand. So what I'm gonna do is delete the document. Okay. And now, yeah, that's an empty collection. Okay. And now we want to say npm run dev. And now this thing will post a JSON, which is probably not understood correctly by the server, but you know, it's a start. Let's see if I called. Apparently not. Not sure about that. That's clear. Cool. Yeah, I don't see any call happening. Why is that? And I can confirm here there will be nothing there in the collection. Well, even collection is gone. Okay. Ma check your email to confirm. Yeah, that can be stay empty if we populate the runtime. But the fetch doesn't work. Let's see in the console if there is an error. I think I need to import the fetch package, but or install it. But I don't understand why. No errors, no warnings. Is fetch like come from what? libdom? Mm. I'm not sure. So how do I? Let's start with a console log before fetch and after fetch. Yeah, and let's show that the response was. Now we go put a random email. Nothing in the console. But it says check your email to confirm. It doesn't say thank you. Check your email to confirm. Let's try npm run clean. npm. The build doesn't even, it's not even necessary to npm run dev. Yeah, it looks like it's not even executing this code. How is it possible? It looks like it's executing the old code. Mm. There's a try catch. The catch would say console log. But I don't see anything in the console. Why is that? Because when we get here, we should see console log handle submit. But nothing happens, isn't it? Yeah. This console also looks pretty weird. Let's try Firefox for a second. Is this like a caching issue? Oh my god! I'm using the remote site instead of the local one. Okay, mate. Let's go here. Okay, that's fantastic. I just have an error. Access to fetch has been blocked by course policy. Response to pre-file request doesn't pass control. Okay, that's fantastic. That's what I was expecting to get like a few hours ago. Now we are blocked by course. We have a message connected, under submit before fetch. Everything works. Let's remove the logs now. Blocked by course. So we have to go to the cloud function, add the course supports. And we can start with these two domains. One is localhost. I need the port to, and the other is my budget power web app. She's not even a bad girl. So let's start a new conversation because now it's totally unrelated. Well, it is not unrelated, but for the AI, it might as well be. And don't need to comment that says initialize file arrays. That's exactly what we are doing. And there is no space in there. Eh? Okay, so oh, but this is the compiled one. So that's why the spacing was odd. We don't have to edit that one. We need to edit this one. Okay. Right. Look nice that the compiled one was pretty nice to look at still. And here, how let's go to the smart AI sonnet. It says modify. Okay, first we need to know, does course want the port as well? Yes, consider port number. Okay. Good. So we want to add support for 5173 and for my budget pilot app. So we go to close sonnet, modify waiting list.ts to allow calls from that one and that one, and to allow to add course headers. Okay. Ooh, I might want to commit first. Hopefully it's not a big change. Oh, import course. Okay, I've seen this before. Course handler. Okay. If we have more functions, this kind of needs to be. Okay. That's it, mate. We need to install the package as well. All right. I need to fix the course implementation, the waitlist. Go to standby to call. course middleware. A different approach. The waiting list TS with a proper course implementation. Okay, so that should be so easy to add a header instead it's getting complicated. Like always. Oh, it's doing that by hand? Oh God. So we can remove the package. Yeah, it did. I'm a big fan of doing things by hand without stupid packages. That's just to add an header, by the way, but pre-flight option request. Yeah. Oh my God. So this is not simple edit. We better check in which state are we now. Allora. Waiting form list. What was the change there? Yeah, the F went at the beginning. Okay. Yeah, this is doing the post. Oh my God. Add. Yeah, we just change the URL here. So the issue is we now change the package lock when we didn't need to. Package JSON as well. Okay. So let's go to package JSON. This one. And we added the course module, didn't we? Git diff. Ooh. What the heck is this? Yep. Let's revert all these changes. It messed up big time. We also changed the other stuff there as unrelated. And we do npm run install only. We go to functions, npm install. Git status. So package log above is changed. What is above? There shouldn't be package here. Delete that. No, with and tracked. Yeah, that's totally a mistake to have a package log here. Shouldn't have. Course configuration. Okay, so now the course is there. We can go to web Svelte and do npm run dev. And once we got that, now checking we are in localhost, which we are, we send that. All right, we have failed to submit. Okay, has been blocked by course policy. And the reason is great. The message looks good. The error color code and styling will have to change. And maybe we'll do it now. But the reason why course still fails is because we didn't deploy the function. Yeah, maybe it would work better if we deploy it. Color action. Here we say var color forever. Can the var work like that? I don't think so, but we're gonna see. CSS. Ooh, we don't have a red color or something similar for arrows. I thought it did. Let's go to check the static website, because I think I have one there, web. And then I check to public assets name. No, I don't have one. Ah, what? Color warning, and then I go. Oh, I was saying, let's use this one for now. Color warning, and then var color warning. I'm not sure if that works like this, but let's try. I'll go main CSS. No, that's not the one. It's the app CSS, isn't it? That one. And now we add the color warning and put it there. Okay. So now we have that color. And as we try to submit, it looks like it's working. Yeah. And I go here, color warning. Okay. It's working correctly. Good, very good. So now let's deploy a function and see if course works. So I go to functions. So I go close this one. Leave it open. And I go open a new terminal. I go in functions, and here I open package.json and I do npm run. So I saw I had a deploy, but I don't see it. Yeah, I think I didn't. We had a clean. I did that to the different project or different folder. Okay, lib correct, and deploy. We will do. Yeah. But with the build, where is the build? Oh my God, I put it in the dependencies. Okay. Oops. Clean we have, lint we have, deploy we have. Oh my God. And we have build is cleaning. npm run build, npm run deploy. And this will take some time. Oh, no, it just doesn't work. Okay. Waiting list, yes. Line 20. What is it talking about? Delete dot. npm run format. Don't know that helps. Yeah, I think it did help. Mhm. Okay, this takes time. We don't know why it's so slow, but it's slow. We know already. Okay, okay. It'd be interesting to see if this works once we deploy. Let's double check here that we don't have the messages thing yet. Oh yeah, we do. Ooh, lots of them. Mhm. I want to check if it rejects but then still saves things, because that would be wrong. Okay. Let's go do it. Whoa, the deploy was confirmed. Oh my god. So it works. So I couldn't test the other case. Well, but let's see what happens. Did I save the whole JSON? No, nothing came in. Which is kind of the next problem. How do I change the port so I can simulate course failure? So in here, okay, let's see what first we have some progress. So let's check. Let's check if we can commit. This is not much. It's just formatting and changing the color. If I go in web Svelte and I go change the port of bit config, how do I change the port? Alors, let's go here. And we change the model to the cheap one. I go to chat and we start a new chat. How do I change the port used by Vit? We got some weight. Ba-ba-ba. Set the port number. Define config server. Okay. And then that's the config. So here we're gonna say instead of 3000, the port that we were using is 5173. So let's go one more, 5174, for the purpose of whoa, was this updated in real time? 5174 for the purpose of making course fail. Okay, course failed. But now Let's check the database. I want to make sure no new message is posted. Now I don't know if this is from before or after, so we'll delete it. Now, if the connection is empty, it's also not displayed or removed. Yeah, correct. So now I go back here and I click join the waiting list. I like that the form is not cleared now. I would like to keep it like that. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work. That's good. Because the browser is not even calling. Yeah, and that's how cross work. It's not check on the server, it's not check on the browser. Okay. Ah, that's the one that removes the emails. I don't want to do it. I want to keep it. So hold on, let's go to the course. Not to the bit configuration. Mm. And we go back to 3. So now it's work and it's not cleaning the email once you send. That's fantastic. But now it's creating an empty, well, a document there, but the body is just not there. So let's double check that. Let's double check that. This should send the body. Mm. But where is the body even looked at? It's not looked at anymore. Honestly, let's accept only post. What's 204? 204 status. No content. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So everything not post. Now, request body. So instead of saying hello logs, we say body. Why is he suggesting this? Okay, so the only problem with this is that we need to redeploy. And the redeploy are slow as hell. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, I don't know about this log. I just it's suggesting that not to not do like that. Let's see. Firebase function log. That might be a mistake. Okay. Hello logs, fine. Yeah, that's how to do it. Yeah, it's okay. We can put whatever we want, I think. So stop suggesting to delete. I think we are fine. Okay. Actually, let's remove the change. So now we only post goes on to do the things, which is a progress. Otherwise, we return the post, the course header, which is harmless. Otherwise, we could have made the request fail, but it's okay. Okay, so now it's ready and we can test it. The difference is now that we should log what we post. So if I go here, and let's say join the waiting list, okay, we get that. Now I go here and let's do view logs. And I should have the body there. But instead I have a lot of options. And only a post much. Hold on. Where's the last one? Okay, here you go. Body. Oh, body's big. There is all sort of stuff going on here. Why says body message body? I don't have the email. Is that right? Because here when I post the form, what I put as body? Stringify email. Where is the email? Oh, there it is. So that is weird. So I have something is called JSON payload, then something called body inside. They kind of not look right. Okay, so this is fetch from libdom. Mm. Mm. Well, I can get to the email here, but I want to understand if that's the correct call of fetch. The fetch API is just in the browser, so you don't need to import any particular package. Okay. And we are going, ooh, okay. We are gonna find request body. Readable stream body content. New request. Ah, body. Allora, fetch example post. Web browser. Mm-mm-mm. Get post body. Let's set it. So I, well, first it was content type application JSON. Right. And then we put stringifier email, and this means a map with email as the key, literal email, and the email content of the variable as value. So when I go here in the login, I check what I actually got. I get JSON payload, email, and the email, and then I got something called message body. Where that comes from? Where that comes from? What's that? No idea. Okay. So, JSON payload. Google Cloud Functions. Google Cloud Function. JSON payload. Because message body insert a. Why do we get all that stuff? Because it's we post only the body. And here we say request body. Okay, what is request? Request apparently comes from there, from set the course header. Ma body. No, it's called body JSON payload. JSON payload. Mhm. Okay, so what is this JSON payload? Ah, request body data. Wait a second, so that data, no data provided. Mm. Um, hmm. I, Google Cloud Functions. JSON payload also here. Request body data. That's strange. Mhm. Request body JSON payload. You can pass this body in the request body. You can use JSON parser. Request body. I'm not sure why my body has so many other properties, not just the one I post. It looks like the insert ID. It looks like it should came from Firestore, which is not called yet. Mhm. I need to continue tomorrow. Okay, I'll stop here.